Hello there. I'm Dr. Evelyn Reed. For over 2 decades as a urologist, I've had the privilege of sitting with thousands of men, just like you, in the quiet confidence of my office, and we talk about the things that often go unsaid. We talk about energy, about confidence, and yes, we talk about what happens or what doesn't happen in the bedroom. And one of the first questions I get is, Doc, is this just it? Is this just getting older? It's a fair question. But I want to start our conversation today with a different one. Is it really aging, or is your breakfast sabotaging your performance? That might sound a little dramatic, but stick with me. What happens in the bedroom is really just about what's happening in that part of the body. It's a reflection of your systemic health. It's an indicator of the health of your heart, your vessels, your entire cardiovascular network. Think of it as the ultimate check engine light for a man's vitality. And the fuel you put in your body first thing in the morning sets the tone for that entire system, for the entire day. Many men start their day with toast and jam, sugary cereals, or processed breakfast meats. And while they might taste good for a moment, they're working against you. They can promote inflammation, make your arteries less flexible, and rob you of the very building blocks you need for robust vascular health. But the good news, the truly empowering news, is that with a few simple, intentional changes to your morning plate, you can begin to turn the tide. You can give your body the tools it needs to support healthy arteries and revive that confidence. So today, I want to share 5 simple morning foods that my patients have used to do just that. Today, I want to share 5 simple morning foods that my patients have used to do just that. This isn't about a magic pill. It's about building a foundation for lasting health, starting tomorrow morning. Let's begin with something you might already have in your fridge, plain, full-fat yogurt. I know it sounds almost too simple, but its power lies in its subtlety. Most men I see over 60 are dealing with some level of chronic, low-grade inflammation. It's one of the primary culprits behind stiffening arteries. Your circulatory system is like a network of soft, flexible hoses. Inflammation makes those hoses hard and brittle. A healthy gut microbiome, supported by the probiotics and quality yogurt, is one of our body's first lines of defense against that systemic inflammation. When you calm the gut, you help calm inflammation everywhere. Furthermore, yogurt is a fantastic source of potassium, which is critical for balancing sodium levels and maintaining healthy blood pressure, a cornerstone of erectile function. It also provides high-quality protein, which is essential for maintaining all muscle tissue, including the crucial pelvic floor muscles that support erections and control. I remember a patient of mine, Robert, a 72-year-old retired engineer. He was frustrated. He'd read about all these complicated supplements and diets. When I suggested he start by simply swapping his morning Danish for a bowl of plain Greek yogurt, he almost laughed, but he did it. A few weeks later, he came back and said, "Doc, it's strange. I don't know about the bedroom yet, but I just ... feel better, less bloated, more solid." That shift in his overall well-being was the first domino to fall. His confidence grew because he felt he was finally doing something good for his body, and that confidence carried over into every other part of his life. Next, let's talk about a true power couple, quinoa and a handful of raw almonds. So many men start their day with refined carbohydrates that spike their blood sugar and lead to a crash. Quinoa is different. It's a slow-release carbohydrate, providing sustained energy. But more importantly, it's a complete protein containing all 9 essential amino acids. Your body needs these amino acids to repair and maintain tissue, and that includes the smooth muscle inside your arterial walls. Strong, healthy arterial walls are more responsive and function better. And the almonds? They are a powerhouse of L-arginine. Now, L-arginine is an amino acid that your body uses as a precursor to create a miraculous little molecule called nitric oxide, or nitrogen monoxide. Nitric oxide is a vasodilator. That is a scientific term for a substance that signals the delicate muscles in your artery walls to relax. When they relax, the arteries widen, allowing for a healthy, robust conveyance of blood to every part of your body, especially where you need it most for intimate moments. A patient I'll call David, a 68-year-old who'd lost his wife a few years prior and was starting to date again, told me he felt perpetually weak. He felt that his body had let him down. We switched his sugary morning cereal for a warm bowl of quinoa topped with almonds. The change in his energy levels was the first thing he noticed. He said, "I feel strong enough to go to the gym in the afternoon now, not just shuffle through my morning." That feeling of strength and capability is priceless. and it's the foundation upon which physical confidence is rebuilt. Now for something a little more exotic but incredibly potent, the pomegranate. You can have it as a small glass of 100% pure juice, no sugar added. That's key, or you can sprinkle the beautiful red seeds, the arils, over your yogurt or quinoa. Pomegranates are loaded with unique, powerful antioxidants, particularly polycalogens. Think of these antioxidants as your body's personal security guards for nitric oxide. While L-arginine helps you create nitric oxide, the antioxidants in pomegranate protect it from being broken down by damaging free radicals. This means the nitrogen monoxide you produce sticks around longer, doing its important work of keeping your vessels open and flexible. Studies have also shown that pomegranate can help reduce the plaque buildup in arteries, directly combating atherosclerosis, which is a major cause of impaired circulation. I had a patient, Michael, 63, who was very concerned about his borderline high blood pressure. He was determined to avoid medication if he could. Along with walking every day, he added a small glass of pomegranate juice to his morning routine. At his next checkup, his numbers had improved. It wasn't a miracle cure, but it was a tangible, measurable improvement that he had achieved himself. He felt empowered in control of his own health, and that sense of agency is incredibly healing. Let's move on to our fourth food, a champion of healthy fats, avocado, especially when paired with a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. For decades, men were taught to fear fat. We now know that the right fats are not just good for you. They are essential. The monounsaturated fats in avocado are critical for heart health and are a key building block for producing hormones, including testosterone. Avocados are also packed with potassium, even more than bananas, which, as we discussed, is vital for managing blood pressure. Pairing it with high-quality extra virgin olive oil adds another layer of benefit. That peppery kick you taste in good olive oil comes from a compound called oleocanthal, which has potent anti-inflammatory effects working on similar pathways to ibuprofen. So when you have half an avocado on a piece of whole grain toast with a drizzle of olive oil, you're delivering a 1-2 punch. Essential fats for hormonal and heart health plus a powerful anti-inflammatory agent to protect your arteries. This brings me to James, 65. His story is so common. His breakfast was 2 slices of white toast with margarine and coffee. He felt sluggish, and his confidence with his wife was at an all-time low. The simple swap to avocado toast was revolutionary for him. He told me, "I'm not hungry an hour later. I feel steady. And my wife says I just seem to have more spark." That's what happens when you fuel your body correctly. You get your spark back. Finally, let us add some color to your plate with one of nature's most potent vascular protectors, blackberries. In fact, any deep-colored berry like blueberries or raspberries will do, but blackberries are a particular favorite of mine. Their deep, rich color comes from compounds called anthocyanins. These are a type of flavonoid that research has shown directly benefits the endothelium, the delicate, single-cell thick lining of all your blood vessels. A healthy, smooth endothelium is what allows your arteries to be flexible and responsive. Damage to this lining is one of the very first steps in cardiovascular disease. Eating these berries is like sending in a repair crew for that delicate inner lining, helping to keep it healthy and functional. You can simply toss a handful on top of your yogurt or quinoa. Even frozen berries are fantastic, as the freezing process can actually make some of the antioxidants more available to your body. Think of it as the finishing touch, the final layer of protection for the system you're working so hard to rebuild. So, you see, it's not about one single food. It's about a synergy. It's about creating a morning ritual that tells your body, we are rebuilding. We are healing. We are reclaiming our vitality. What I want you to take away from our time together is hope. Your body has a remarkable capacity to heal and improve at any age. These changes in the bedroom are not a life sentence. They are a signal. They are a call to action from your body, asking you to pay attention, to nourish it, to support the incredible network of vessels that gives you life and energy. You have the power to answer that call. You can start building a body that supports the confidence, the connection, and the intimacy you deserve. So here's my challenge to you. Don't just file this information away. Don't just think, that was interesting. I want you to act. Pick one. Just one of these foods we talked about today. Maybe it's swapping your cereal for quinoa. Maybe it's adding a handful of blackberries to the yogurt you already eat. Or maybe it's trying avocado toast for the first time. Pick one and start tomorrow morning. See how you feel. Pay attention to your energy, your mood, your sense of well-being. Because reclaiming your vitality isn't a giant leap. It's a series of small, consistent, powerful steps, starting with your very next breakfast. Here's to your health and to your happiness.